Tracy here. I thought today that I would share with you a couple more of my Pocket Pal letters that I had made. And this one I went with the purple theme. And because my papers are only one-sided, the back sides were just plain white. Did the same as I did with my last ones, and I just did some stamping on the back and then just stamped a sentiment in the middle so it's not as plain once the goodies are taken out. So the first one, I just found this doily, or cut this doily. I can't even remember where I got this from. And I cut it in 4s to frame the whole page. So I have one on each corner, a quarter of a circle on each quarter of my page. And then just added some washi tape and a flower. And then the middle one, mail tags. So that's going to go in the back there. And I cut this out of some really thin cork. It was adhesive back cork that my friend Becky had sent me, and it punched out beautifully. I don't know if you'd be able to do that with one of the Martha Stewart or a very detailed punch, but this tag punch, it just punched out really nice. And then just added this, was I think from Heidi Swapp, not that it matters. And then here I just had another tag that I punched, and I stamped Create on it. And then I had this border punch in my stash, and I just adhered that to it. And then here, notes. I wrote notes here, which I'm going to stick the letter in there. Just stamped a sentiment in there. This one here, I just added a little bit of adhesive foam, so it popped up a bit. You don't want anything too bulky because then your shipping costs are going to be higher, and we kind of want to keep them low. At least I want to keep them low. And then here, this is another stamp I had, and look, I actually cut it out with my decorative scissors. I don't think I've used decorative scissors in eons, but I think that looks good. And then added another flower. So this one's pretty simple, but still, I think it's pretty. And then the back, and I'll show you what I put in the back of that. So I changed something here. I put this mail tag that was in. Well, now I wanted to make it a flip card. So this is what I did to it. I just washi taped the top and put all my questions with my label maker. And then here is the back. I put my letter here. I put some of these little mini envelopes. I just bought them the other day from Staples because I thought, oh, these are so fun. I want to put these in the Pocket Pal letters, so I picked those up from Staples. And then a little chocolate, which is supposed to be facing this way. I have to find thinner chocolate. This is all I could find, and I'm thinking even if it does get mushed, it's contained in this wrapper, so you can still rip it apart and eat it off the wrapper, because I know that's exactly what I would do. And then these little post-it notes that look like airmail. I think those are cute. And then the washi. And I had mentioned in my other video that I just take this clear packaging. I cut it into a 2.5 by 3.5 and just wrap my washi tape around there. And then I pick out whatever colors go well with the theme. This is mostly purple, so that's why I added purples to there. And then here I added some of my tags. These are just a whole bunch of punched out die cuts on some cardstock. And then here are some sticky journaling blocks. So that's what I added to that one. So here is another one of my pocket page letters. And this one, I really had a lot of fun with this one. And I'm thinking it was because I had done 3 already and this wasn't intimidating to me. It was more freeing. So what I did was I used this paper, which with all my other ones and all the ones I'm probably going to be doing from now on, I'm trying to use up a lot of my old papers, and I mean papers from like 15 plus years ago. But this one, I decided I wanted to play with this paper pack that I got, I don't know how long ago. I've had it for quite a while. And with me, I kind of hoard my papers, and by the time I use them, they're old anyway. But once I cut the size I needed, I still have 9 sheets that I can make another one of these. That's how little paper you use. And then once I cut the size I needed, there was still a strip about 1.5 inches or so. So I wanted to use those also in this one. So the first one, I added one of these birdhouses that I got from Michael's in the $1.50 bin. There was a sheet of different shapes or different die cuts on there. And then I added a cloud. I have a cloud punch. So I punched it, inked around it, and then I got brown ink smeared on it. So I punched another one, inked around it, and added it on top. And if you look, it looks like I did that to add dimension, but actually no, I did that to cover up my mistake. And this is who's this is who it's going to. And I'm going to put my letter in here. And then this, I just used the Love Punch, and I did 2 different colors and stacked them on top. And then this is a little strip from a leftover piece from here. And then this one here, I just added some washi. I think I might put my washi tape back here and write on here washi tape. This one's just a blank one. I just thought it was so pretty I didn't want to cover it up. And then this is where my mail tag is going. And again, with the leftover pieces of paper from cutting these out, I punched the bird and then I punched the wing. I think the branch might have been a different paper from actually my my scrap bin. And then the last ones here, I like to punch the bottoms of these tags. I think they just look so pretty. And then I added another punch of a heart and I just stapled it on there. And then this one here, I just used a Martha Stewart punch and punched out. I think this came from my stash too, this orange paper. Or no, maybe it didn't. Maybe it came from there. But what I did on here, never thought. When I made it, I doubled it up because I wanted the wings to be up, so it was more dimension, not realizing that at the time that once you put it in there, it's flat. Not a big deal though. And then this here, I got this idea from Elise, who actually was the first person to ever give me a pocket letter page, and this is what she did with hers, and I just love that. That's so cute. And I didn't, she said that was she downloaded it from a site, but that was after I made hers. So I just stamped that film strip on it because she's a photographer. She loves to take pictures. And then I wrote my answers on there. But what I did was I used my label maker to write down all the titles or the headings. And so that is that one. And then the back, again, because this is one-sided paper, I didn't want it to be so plain that I stamped the back, and then I stamped a sentiment in the background. And this here, this is her mail tag. So those are the questions I have for her if she wanted to write back. But because she already sent me one, she doesn't have to, but I thought, oh, that would be fun just to have one anyway, so I added it in there. So I'm going to fill up the back, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm putting in each of the little pouches. It's more or less the same. I've been adding, I'm going to have to figure out some new things if I want to vary it a bit. Again, those cute little envelopes, I'll keep adding those because you can even put paper on the front of them and use them in a project. My letter, the chocolate, again, those post-it notes, and then the washi tape, and then my little tags that I like to punch the decorative bottom out of. This one I added some wood veneer. I don't know how this will travel. I hope it goes fine, but I hope it doesn't get broken because those are long and I don't know. We'll see. She'll let me know, I'm sure, if they get there intact. And then again, the sticky journaling tags. So there we go. Those are 2 more of my Pocket Pal letters, and I am having so much fun. This is such a fun, inexpensive way to just send some goodies and a smile through the mail. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all had a very creative day today. Bye now.
There's a problem in my head that I just can't seem to let go.
Hi everyone, Tracy here. I am going to share with you another Pocket Page letter. Pocket Pal letter. Another Pocket Pal letter. Pocket letter pal page. Pocket page letter.